Hi guys, welcome back. So today I've decided to, I have no nails on, I have naked little hands, and I'm actually going to put a whole new set on, and I've decided to look on Amazon and find the absolutely cheapest set that I can find, like a nail set. So I wanted the glue, I wanted the nails, and I wanted the lamp. Give me all you can have in a little set, as cheap as I could possibly get. So I found this set here. Oh god, you want me to really try to say that name? Corrido? Maybe not. Is the brand name of it. And this cost, it was $28.99. But what made it the cheapest that I could find is that I had a $4 coupon with it. So at the time I got $4 off, so it was like 25 bucks. And guys, remember, this is Canadian. And realistically, like, don't be wrong, I love Canada and stuff, but we never get good stuff like the States. So our Amazons are way different. We don't get as much stuff, I find. So this is what I could find for Canadian buckaroos. So I want to see how it works, using nothing but what is in this, which for me I find is going to be a hard thing because I usually seal my nails if I do press-ons. My prep, all these things, like, I think really work to help keep my nails on that I'm not going to be able to do. So we're gonna test it. So we have the nail tips. I think there was coffin, or yeah. Okay, not a bad in length. So we have nail tips. We got, okay, good, they give you a file. 2 of the little clampy dudes. I don't know if I'm gonna use these because I just never, honestly, I've never used them. I know they're for, like, well, you usually see them with polygel. So we over there. Got a little lamp. I'm gonna make sure that works. A little file. Okay, feels like a 180. And then we have nail prep dehydrator and the glue. Oh, so we have no base coats. Okay. So I'm just looking for, there's really no instructions. The only instructions you have is the lid. So I guess that's what they want me to read from, which it just says push back and cut off cuticle, buff and file nail. Well, you didn't give me nothing to push back my cuticles, so if I technically go with what's in this, I don't know if this will work. But I want to only use what's in this because I feel like if you're going to buy this kit and you're not somebody who does nails often, you're not going to have all the stuff that I have. So will this stay on? Will this work? Right? So let's just improvise with just using this. And maybe the alcohol. I think we all have a little alcohol in our house. So that's what's in my little dish here, is just some alcohol. Why am I trying to put the big end in the small end? So, okay. Give me a shake of the lamb here, and I'm just going to size my fingers, and then we will come back. Okay guys, so I've sized both hands. Now my only thing is I'm a little disappointed with these tips is the 8 and the 9 I find are dramatically different. And for me, this pinky's bigger than this pinky nail. So this is a 9. As you can see, it fits all sides without it going over or coming under the nail. You want it to make sure it fits perfectly. And then, so this one is an 8, that's a 9, so dramatically bigger. I get that, that's fine. So this won't fit. As you can see, I have some of my natural nail over it, so I size up for this one. And it's just way bigger. So I'm gonna have to go in and file a lot of that off, which I feel is so crazy that it is like so much bigger. Size 8 to 9, whatever reason. And then even here, I think I have to file my thumb here as well. Yeah, the thumb's a little bit bigger on this end to this end, but the 2 is too small. So just gonna go and do a little bit of filing with this old guy here. So what I am gonna do first, and I would hope that we would have something, I wonder if this would work. Yeah, you could use the box. There we go. Just use the box if you don't have another nail file. That works too. Just season the edges a little bit so you don't cut yourself. And then I'm just going to go in and take off a little bit. Oh my, I guess, I don't know, I don't think I thought this thing through enough, because if I do this with nothing else besides what's in this kit, by golly, I just made my life a little difficult. It's alright, we're gonna figure it out. Because isn't the whole point of buying these kits to be able to do your nails? Like, just do your nails, right? So, like I said, not everybody has other stuff, so the whole point of these kits, I suppose, is to use everything that they have. Okay, I think that one's good. Smidge. Okay, so I'm just going to go on the insides of these as well and try to rough them up a little bit. They don't tell you to do that, they just sort of play on nail tip. Oops. Piece of paper towel. Most of us have this at home, so I'm just gonna kind of dust off these nails, dust off my little area. Okay. So now I'm going to go in and rough up my nails and try to push back the cuticle with this piece of the file. Now, my nails, I do have a thin layer of Young Nails Synergy Flex Gel, which is a very thin gel, and that's just because my nails are a little damaged from taking off the other ones, and I really just want to protect my nails from doing all the press-ons. I find the press-ons are harder on my nails, and it's probably because of the way that I end up taking them off in the end, so that's my bad. But until I get them a little bit stronger, I'm just want to leave a thin layer of gel over top of them, and that'll just help protect the natural nail. So that's all that is. That will not affect any of this that I'm doing. It'll still be the same process. So I did want to be 100% to say there is a little something on my nail, but like I said, that won't affect anything here. So as I'm going with this little file, I'm just pushing back my cuticle. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that over these little nails I just dusted. Okay, you know what? In this world here, we don't have a dust collector. We're just gonna get a piece of paper towel, a little alcohol spray bottle, or just dab her on there, or even water. It'll hold the dust, any dust that falls. Use this as a little finger holder. Again, when I'm going in here, I'm pushing back the cuticle with that edge of the file, just using the round edge. not being too rough, and then gonna go in and slightly buff that natural nail, and then go around the edge to get off any of the dead cuticle. Grab your paper towel. Now, okay, let's use the paper towel. I was gonna use the brush, but we're not gonna use the brush yet. Okay, we're gonna clean the nail, get off any of that dust. Also, this is alcohol, so it will dehydrate it a little bit as well. Clean off our little area. So nail glue, nail prep, and dehydrator. And it just says clean nail and apply dehydrator recommended. Apply glue on to nail tip. That'll be our next step. So we're just going to, okay, pretty strong. Smells like a dehydrator, primer. So I'm going to cover the whole nail. Be sure not to touch the skin. So I'm going to go in twice with this. That's something I would do with my regular like protein bond that I would use. So I'm just going to treat it in the same way. And it can't hurt going in twice, so just double make sure that there's no oils on that nail and give that glue a little something extra to hold on to, because we don't have a base. It never gave us a base, so we're just going to go in directly now with a Soak Off UV LED cured nail glue. Okay, so it does have a jelly consistency. Okay, so let's just start with the thumb here. I'll put a smidge. Okay. So get that, like, put the glue out of the way. That's will be our downfall there. So for sure I can already tell that I put way too much glue. But that's fine. That's my business, I guess. But that's going to make it harder. Okay, it says cure under lamp for 30 to 60 seconds. Tip, you can use a clip to hold the nail in spot. So yeah, we could have just clipped this to hold it in spot. I find you're probably going to get more movement with that. That's why I personally don't like the clips. I'm just going to hold the little... Oh, and it actually did go off by itself. Okay. So I already got some of my skin and it overflowed the nail, so we're going to want to have to deal with that. Yeah, I definitely put way too much glue. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to just go in with less glue. So I think sometimes this is like a less is more situation. Yeah. I thought I had it, but I didn't have it. I can already tell you that I'm not a huge fan of this style of nail tip, and that is because they curve down. I can already tell this. See how it curves down? So this is coming actually down from my nail. You can see that? I can try to straighten it out a little bit when that time comes, but okay. So that's it, guys. I'm just going to quickly, wham bam, thank you ma'am, put this hand on, and then we will go around, take all this extra little stuff off of it, and then that should be fine. That's all you really need. Then you can go ahead with whatever art. But there is one more thing. I want to see how this is going to work around here with this little baby file. But let's do this hand first. Alrighty guys, so I'm back. I had to put this on something, and I think in general it's actually better to have it at a higher height than a lower height, because this nail, when I put it on and I got some of this part, whatever, the file was like, anyway, stuck in there. So that went on mad crooked and I pulled it off. I shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. Don't do that. You can definitely risk like hurting your nail. But I got it in time. It was a clean off, but oh yeah, she was real crooked. Okay, so I put all of them on. I did actually give this a try on my right hand, sorry, because I am right-handed, so using anything to do with my left, it's a lot easier when I'm using my right. And actually, these worked really good. They worked really good to clean underneath, so I definitely recommend actually using these little guys that come with it. I should have used them from the beginning. Okay. Now that we have these, that one's a little scary because it's so much glue not in it. I'm going to go around and clean where I accidentally got glue. Now, see, my thing is, what would we have in our home that everybody would have, we could automatically use? Maybe a nail clipper? So I'm trying to use just the stuff that we would have around. So I'm going to use a nail clipper and just carefully clip off any of the glue that kind of came up. Usually I would just use my e-file and do this. But in this video, in this world, we don't have an e-file. So we're just going to use nail clippers carefully. Like I said, we're just getting that little bit of glue that I accidentally allowed to pool over. I'm just carefully kind of trying to get that off. Okay. I did okay. It was actually mainly my thumb because I learned from my mistake of putting too much. A little on this hand, but not as bad either. Again, our hands are going to vary depending on what's your dominant, right? So we're going to go in and rough up these edges, pulling back my skin. Getting our little, just to collect any of the dust. And it so would have been nice if this came with a buffer, but it does have a double-ended, so this is definitely a softer grit on this side, so just use that. Pull your skin back, get in there, and just give it a nice file. And the only reason we're going to really want to do this is we're just cleaning it up. We've got this press-on, we don't want it to look like a press-on, right? We want this to look like a beautifully sculpted nail. So by doing all these little steps, you will definitely make your nail look more professionally done. And we are trying to do this at home on a budget. So we want this to look great. And you're going to be able to get plenty of sets out of these. You get quite a bit of tips. I don't even remember how many, I think. 20, no, it doesn't say. But you definitely get a lot. I would probably say a couple hundred at least. So I'm just going to go through and do that to all the rest of the nails. I don't want this video to be too long being careful with your cuticle area. You don't want to nick that. But still getting pretty close. That is like done now. Wash my hands. And they're not bad. So usually what I like to do is when I do these style of nails, I usually don't like to put them right back to my cuticle. I will push them out a little bit and then I will go in and fill them with a hard gel. We are not doing that today. We are just using what came in this little box. So with that being said, I did try to get them pretty close. I did a pretty decent job. There is a couple here, like for instance, this is my little weird nail. So it lays up more flat. Now this, that will definitely lift. Even like, oh, that one's not too bad, but I can tell like I would rather seal that in. That one's fine. So how am I going to seal that in to get the best life out of these little nails? The only thing that I can really do and use is what I have here. So I'm going to try to use their glue. Now, with that being said, I'm going to want to do this pretty thin. And, okay, let's just... Remember, I only have a little file, so I don't want to be too thick. It's just this little piece right there that I'm going to want to. And I think like just around here too, these edges are a little hazardous right there. Okay. I'm going to wipe as much as I can off of this brush. And I'm just going to kind of pull it back. Okay, now, ladies and gents, I think we all have a toothpick in the house, right? So I can use a toothpick. That would give me just a little bit. I don't even know if this is like the best way. I'm trying to see, but also still let you guys see. Sometimes that can be problematic. Okay, I'm confident with that. And guys, all I did is I just wanted that little piece right there, especially with that nail. That nail is a little bit tricky for me. And then this nail, it looked like it was just moved down a little bit. I didn't get it all the way back. Like I said, normally I don't even put it all the way back. I will let it about here. Like in a normal circumstance, I'll put the press on to about there. And then I will seal it with gel after it's already down and cured. And I feel like they just last that way. But we're not doing it like that today. So, need a little bit of alcohol. Just gonna wipe that glue off as much as we can. So we don't really need it on the nail up there. Okay. Little lamp. Oops. Too dusty, Zoe. Okay, and just give them a full little cure. Ooh, let's move these nails. You're more than likely going to have some polish or something around. Usually most polishes will come with a base if you get kits. I recommend using a base. So there we go, guys. Like, that's good. I will go over that in a few minutes with the file, and that's it. Like, that's it. That's all. You should be good to go. They feel fine. We will see how long they're going to last. I'm going to do the artwork in a different video. I just wanted to show how we got these bad boys to stick on with using nothing but what is in this box. And some household stuff that we probably would have laying around. So I don't think that's cheating. I think that's just being innovative. So this worked out perfect. Now let's just see. We'll wait and see how long these guys will stay on. All that being said, minus this little thing that's going to go in the garbage, I am going to, I'll clean all that up, but this little whole kit I'm going to give away. So just do hashtag Blue Rose if you want to enter that giveaway. It's just going to be whatever was in this kit minus the file. I'll put a fresh file in there. So I feel like, yeah, you can use, so whatever I add to the box, I think technically came in the box, so you could use that, right? That's not cheating. So yes, I'm going to do a giveaway. Everything here will be in this little box. Again, I'm just going to kind of clean it up and wipe these few things off. But this I'm just going to do for in Canada, guys. I know, don't hate me. I just want to double check what it would be and if it would be okay for like the glue and stuff to ship over anywhere else. So I'm just going to do just this one, just this once, just for Canada. So it's only if you guys live in Canada, you can enter. But trust and believe, I'll have more giveaways coming up that are for all over the world. So yeah, if you guys want to win this, just put hashtag Blue Rose Nails and look up further in the next video when we will polish these bad boys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Have a great one. Bye.